I think that today, Friday, July 23rd, somehow Mercury got totally confused and internet access, YouTube access, making reservations for NABO events have been so hard. But I'm not complaining. I'm glad the sun is out, my steps are done, and I'm glad that I am Jan Litterist, founder of Empower Excellence, which includes Empower Excellence, Professional Women's Connection, and Ageless Women of Wisdom. I don't know where I've been since 2017, but it was just recently that I came across the hashtag I can't keep quiet. The music, I can't keep quiet. The lyrics written by Connie Lim, I can't keep quiet. All of a sudden, it hit me that everything that is going on today with COVID, the pandemic, racial justice, wage inequity, gender inequity, and so much more, that I can't keep quiet anymore. I went back and I watched the videos from the 2017 Women's March in DC. I know where I was. I was getting ready to move to Oberlin, Ohio. Maybe that's why I didn't know about I Can't Keep Quiet. Maybe I just didn't want to be an activist at the time, although I'd been an activist my whole life. But today, this week, I can't keep quiet anymore. It doesn't matter whether it's family, friends, or the world. I can't keep quiet. And then it hit me as I was getting ready to do the video this morning, which I intended to be the why for my book, Set This Butterfly Free. There's a subtitle too, but that's not important. We don't need to take up the time right now. But it hit me that my whole life should have been my hashtag, if there were hashtags back then. And there weren't. Should have been I Can't Keep Quiet. I will never forget when the decision was made that I, as the oldest in small town Ohio, wanted to go to Ohio State. My mother was totally against it for all kinds of reasons. She had her reasons, and to her they were valid. But my father took me aside and said, we need to get you out of here. Here being away from the relationship with my mother. And part of that was because I, as he put it, you just can't keep quiet. Now, that was way before the Women's March in 2017. He'd been passed away a long time ago. And the lyrics for Quiet by Connie Lim are really graphic when you listen to them and know what they are. I Can't Keep Quiet started as a protest song for women to practice before they went to the march in DC. It has now become an anthem for women all over the world. And I just discovered it. I think I've been living under my shell. And I had decided in the last year when I moved closer to grandchildren and away from everything I had ever known before, that I had to go public with me. And I'm doing that. But just to summarize, I went away to Ohio State. I married someone I met at Ohio State. I divorced someone I met at Ohio State. I had a career in government for many years until I left it in about 1991 to run for office for myself. Didn't win, but that's okay. The universe had other plans, and I'm happy with those. But I left government because I couldn't take being nobody. I couldn't take being somebody's Jan. And I was doing that for so many years, including 8 years in a congressional office. And then I went into banking, financial services, financial planning, until I drew the line in the sand in 2010 and told the firm I was with at that time, and I will say it, Edward Jones, fire me now, because I can't agree with what you're doing. I can't agree with what you're doing to clients. I can't agree with what you're doing to me or the standards in the industry. I've never gone public with that, not the reasons. Someday I might. And the closest I'm getting to it right now is I can't keep quiet anymore. I waited until January of 2011 for them to fire me when I told them to fire me in June of 2010. I'd already drawn the line in the sand, and I can't keep quiet anymore. In 2013, starting my own company, I decided to take care of clients, especially women clients, because I was told by Edward Jones that I spent too much time with my clients. And I can't keep quiet about that anymore. Now I don't work for a company, I don't sell products, but I do have clients. I have clients in networking groups, I have clients in retreat groups, and I have clients as coaching clients to empower them financially. And the book is Set This Butterfly Free. I never thought of myself as a butterfly. I'm not sure I do now, but I think of women of going through being the caterpillars, crawling along, trying to make it, not quite knowing what the next step was going to be, going through the cataclysmic phase as a butterfly. They go through the metamorphosis, they become the butterfly when they get their wings. And then they fly, and then they have questions. And that's what the book, Set This Butterfly Free, does. It walks, especially women clients, and I'm not smiling a whole lot this morning because this is pretty serious stuff. It walks women clients through how to transform their relationship with energy, money, and life. And there are more books coming. One on female independence from the cradle to the grave. Much different than my current program of the Journey to Financial Freedom. Freedom is one thing, independence is another. And the last book in the series of what I'm doing is Grumpy Old Men Make Grumpy Old Women. And that may not be the title, but it will incorporate my dry sense of humor that most people who really know me recognize. I can't keep quiet anymore. And the peripheral things that I can't keep quiet anymore about are COVID, about all the stuff the government is doing, about the reset program and everything else. I'm not going to go on a campaign for any of this, but I'm not going to be quiet anymore. Not even when people ask me, can you please not talk about it? Well, I went along with that for the first 18 months of COVID. Not anymore. I have principles, I have a background that I have researched. Not quiet anymore. So with that, it's Friday. And I have a ton of work to do in my office because I have been out and about and talking about Set This Butterfly Free and about the upcoming retreat for Ageless Women of Wisdom. So thank you for letting me get on my soapbox this morning. And thank you to the universe for finally getting me onto YouTube without interruption. Have a great day, a great weekend. And my why is I can't be quiet anymore. I can't keep quiet. There is one phrase in the song that I would like to share with you. I can't keep quiet, but no one knows me. No one ever will. If I don't say something, if I just lie still. Would I be that monster, scare them all away, if I let them hear what I have to say? Whatever. I'm Jan Litterist. My why is I can't keep quiet.